Welcome back to my F1 Challenge driver career. We are here today for the 1999 Italian Grand Prix at the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. Shall we take a look at the Drivers' Championship standings heading into the Italian Grand Prix? Mika Hakkinen and Michael Schumacher are level on points with 4 rounds to go in this championship, but Hakkinen is first on account of having 3 more wins to his name. McLaren is 17 points ahead of Ferrari in the Constructors, while Jordan are still a long way off in third. On the drink front, it is Pepsi Tropical, which I've been saving specifically for this stream. I've had it in my fridge for about 5 days. The news coming into the Italian Grand Prix is that, firstly, there's 2 pieces. Honda are going to be supplying BAR with works engines for 2000 and beyond. It was originally planned that Honda were going to enter with their own work team, and they had their old testing program and all that planned. But since the death of Harvey Postlethwaite, that project has been canned, and instead they're going to be supplying full works engines to BAR. Jordan is still going to continue with their Mugen-supported power plants. And second piece of news, I have to keep a straight face when I say this one. Ferrari have announced who will be joining Michael Schumacher for next year, and it is the Sauber driver currently of Pedro Diniz who will be joining him at Ferrari for 2000. Very controversial choice. Most people thought it would either be Rubens Barrichello or for Eddie Irvine staying. But Ferrari, even John Alesi was in the running for that, as well as Jarno Trulli. But instead, Ferrari have chosen Diniz. Right, shall we head into qualifying for the race? Della Rosa second, stop the count. Let's get out there. I've not been feeling too comfortable in my testing, but I'm certainly not uncomfortable. I am running the exact same difficulty I ran here last year, which was 102. Last year, we also took out Tom Christensen, who was our teammate for that race on lap 1. So hopefully, we're not going to take out Panis today. Right, here comes our first flyer. That's just people entering the pits. Don't worry about that when you hear it. Oh my. That is not a good time, actually. I don't think so, anyway. That's a lot slower than I was doing in testing. Oh, we are going to change to the modern Rettifilio as soon as we possibly can, i.e. next year. I bloody hate this chicane. I just hope the modern Rettifilo has AI not flipping on it.
You're down at the first sector.
I do in fact hate the chicken. That chicane change is one of the best changes to a classic track that's ever been done.
You're down at the second sector.
Up there with the changes between the 96 and 97 layouts of Silverstone. And across the line. It's a lot faster, but it's still nowhere near our teammate. There's only P21 at the moment. And it's David Coulthard, surprisingly, on pole position, ahead of his teammate Mika Hakkinen. Schumacher trails by 0.3 of a second from pole, and Irvine 4th. Ralf Schumacher up in 5th for Williams. We're on a one-stop strategy today. We're pitting on lap 24, and then going 29 laps to the end. And well, you know what's next? The race is next. It's the 1999 Italian Grand Prix.
Hello there. Welcome to Italy. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Over 30 degrees and climbing. It's a fantastic day for Formula One. Coulthard first. Mika Hakkinen second. Schumacher third. Eddie Irvine fourth. Ralf Schumacher fifth. Frentzen sixth. Villeneuve seventh. Fisichella eighth.
Shinji Nakano.
Ninth. Trulli 10th. Zanardi 11th. Rubens Barrichello 12th. Wirtz 13th. Jean Alesi 14th.
Jan Magnussen.
15th. Zonta 16th. Pedro de la Rosa 17th. Diniz 18th. Badoa 19th. Olivier Panis just got the edge over his teammate. He starts from 20th. The Arrows driver, 21st. Genet, 22nd.
And the lights are off and the race is on. I was almost spun into turn one.
Problem with his suspension.
Fisichella's immediately had a suspension failure and he's been pushed out the way by everyone. Oh my god, what's gone on here? Oh my goodness. Well, we benefited from that, I guess. Well, after that chaotic start, we're up to P18. Got Diniz on our back, recently signed for Ferrari. Now needs to prove that he's worthy of it.
Is out. His suspension has collapsed.
And yep, well, we saw what happened to Fisichella. Multiple drivers collected him. I think Magnussen and Prost were involved in that. That'd be Dalla Rosa. Right, we're heavy on fuel, so expect to be slower than those around us, including Diniz. Well, the drivers behind us might be getting held up by us, but we're not losing time because of them, so there's no reason for us to let them past at the moment. As Trulli looks to be fighting with Panis up front. Right, the goal today is to finish the race without losing a front wing or a rear wing. Oh, Trulli's got past Badoa. Now looking towards Olivier Panis for his next target. I don't know what Badoa's fuel situation is, but he looks pretty slow. Maybe we can try and pass him. Hakkinen got ahead of Coulthard on the start. Probably ordered to let him through, to be honest, because of the championship fight. Diniz is on our outside for turn one. But he backs out before the corner. He just does not want to pass us. I guess we're a bit of a loose cannon in terms of wheel-to-wheel racing. Can we send it up the inside of Luca Badoa into the final corner? Leave him space on the exit. He's got the better run. Manages to stay ahead of us. Can we switch to the inside for turn one?
Running 17. It's right in front of you.
Our Arrows engine is faster than his Ford Fonmetal thing. And we're up into P17. Here comes Diniz on our outside for turn one. Oh, and he brakes later than us this time, and he's through. Exactly. You see that movie made? Clean, clinical, dependable. That's my Ferrari driver right there. Your granddad is George Harrison, and he fought in North Africa. Burger Capelli, Alessi, Yopper, Burger Capelli, Alessi, Yopper.
Badoa has a problem with his suspension.
And once again, Luca Badoa has had a suspension failure. I imagine it's just going to give way. Oh, not quite yet. Oh, yep, there it is. And out of the race. No! Oh, almost had a massive moment there. And actually, I did have a massive moment. Luckily, nothing happened. Oh, it's terrifying. And now we're about to be lapped by a Maka.
First blue, give way to the car behind when you can.
There you go, Mr. whoever you are. Mr. David.
Schumacher is stuck in 6th gear.
Ralph? One should hope that's Ralf Schumacher. Yep, that looks like Ralf Schumacher. He's out with a gearbox failure.
Trulli has a problem with his suspension.
Oh, Jarno Trulli's had a suspension failure.
Sector 3, watch for the yellow flag.
And he's on the exit of the Ascari chicane. There he is. The stricken Prost. Was like a pretty simple failure.
Rubens
Oh, I think Barrichello's been involved in a pit exit.
Lost his rear wing.
Coulthard is out from the race lead. What was going to be the race lead. Right, here's David Coulthard exiting the pit lane. I can imagine what's about to happen. Cuts across the track and hits Rubens Barrichello. Luckily, no further incident with the wall. And we are boxing this lap. We are coming into the pits at the end of this lap. Here we are coming into pit lane. I don't know where the line is, so I'll brake really early.
Jacques Villeneuve has
There we are.
moved into the lead.
Jan Magnussen.
Is running 12th. About 20 seconds ahead. You're running 13th.
Long pit stop due to the high amount of fuel we just put in. And we're going to come out behind our teammate Panis, but a little bit closer.
Zonta has smoke coming from his engine.
Oh, and Ricardo Zonta's had an engine failure. Pretty typical BAR. And I said that last race, so, you know, that's how typical it is. So, about 2/3 into the race, and it's Michael Schumacher who leads the way from Mika Hakkinen by about 14 seconds. Irvine is in 3rd. Villeneuve is sat pretty in 4th, though his BAR may expire and is likely to, given the track record this season.
Hakkinen has a problem with his suspension.
And Mika Hakkinen has a problem with his suspension. No way. So here's the race leader, Mika Hakkinen. Coming down the back straight. And his suspension just gives up on him. And he retires before the camera can even see him. That is very unfortunate for the McLaren driver. And it means that Schumacher is going to have a prime opportunity.
Arrows are ready in the pits.
Wait, Panis is coming in? No way, that means we're actually going to get ahead of him.
Michael Schumacher has lost his front wing.
What's happened to Michael Schumacher?
Hardy has lost his rear wing.
Oh, Schumacher's crashed with Alex Zanardi. Oh, no. There's championship implications for you. So I think actually here, Schumacher's trying to lap Zanardi. Oh, and Zanardi's coming into the pit lane and he turns across him. Oh, dear. And that's unfortunate for both of them. Zanardi out the race, and Schumacher probably going to lose this win now to his teammate.
Eddie Irvine has moved into the lead.
Irvine takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. The question is Villeneuve going to be able to keep... Is Schumacher going to be able to keep 2nd place over Villeneuve? Fucking go!
Second blue. He's
Bloody
on the
go!
move over until
There we go. Man. Eddie Irvine started the final lap of the race, and he is leading the race.
Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Schumacher might be flying, but he's right behind Jacques Villeneuve and is going to try and challenge to get back 2nd place. We also won our final lap. And Eddie Irvine wins the Italian Grand Prix of 1999 for Ferrari. And we are going to come home with a 10th place finish here in
Well
Italy.
done, you finished 10th.
Which, given our
Villeneuve
supposed lack
has
of pace,
finished in second
is not that
position.
bad.
After that fantastic Italian Grand Prix, let's take a look at the final results. Eddie Irvine first. Jacques Villeneuve second. Schumacher third. Heinz-Harald Frentzen fourth. Wirtz fifth. Alesi sixth. The Arrows driver 10th.
Thanks very much for watching this Italian Grand Prix. Sure was an interesting race for the title battle up front. All right for us, but yeah. Be sure to join us for the next one. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye and thank you.